Hello and welcome to How to Build Software Without Coding. I'm Mr. Hackathon and I show you how to build software without coding. And in this walkthrough, I am going to show you what it looks like to build applications without coding using AI to generate the code and generate the project. In this walkthrough, we're going to use Bolt.new. You can see here, Bolt.new. And this is one of the premier code generation or project generation AI tools. As you can see, all you do is type in the type of app you want to create, what languages you want to use, what features you want to use, and it generates the application for you. So I'm going to show you something I made and kind of walk through the steps I've taken to actually create this. I made a GoFundMe campaign generator where you use AI to write your GoFundMe campaigns. So what we're going to do to actually activate this, in the background, I have an automation to do the AI processing. So I'm just going to activate that. And I'm going to say, I want to raise money for a girls basketball club. Let's say to travel from the UK to the USA. So we're going to hit generate campaign. And what you can actually see, it says generating, it's sent the request to my automation, it's processing with OpenAI as large language model, it sends it back. And what you can see is our generated campaign, help our girls team reach the USA. And you can see it here. So this is just really a template. So you can see that it will need some improvement, like remove these here. Maybe if I put the team name, it'll update the team name, but this is a good basis. And I've done this in maybe 10 minutes or so. I will show you the background process to what I've done, but also what I do on applications. So I usually break it down into features. So the first feature or the first description I gave it, I asked it to create a form that has multi-line text input component and a submit button. I just put submit. And I said this is what it's for. It's for generating GoFundMe campaign page copy. And initially, all it did, it created basically all you can see here. It created all of that in this first prompt. Then what I did is, and I'll remove this. This is my webhook address. This is how I send it to make right here. Then what I did, I said, hey, go ahead. When the user hits the generate campaign button, send the data here. So I broke it down. First, I did the page, or I did the components on the page. Then I started to do the logic. And the first part of the logic was sending the data from this application to make. Once I could send it to make successfully, everything here is pretty straightforward for me. Processing it with OpenAI. Even though this is not an OpenAI tutorial, you can see you have modules that make you have modules that you can connect it to so many applications. You can see here, I think there's thousands of applications. You Telegram bot, Shopify, you can connect it to so many different applications. And then this webhook response basically sends data back. So after it processes with OpenAI, it sends data back. Then I've said, hey, display the campaign title and campaign description below the generate campaign button from the webhook. And it did that. Then all I do is hit deploy the application, and it gives me a link that I can view the application on, which is just this link here. So this is our working application. And from here, we can claim the site as our own and add our custom domain. We can add additional features. So I might add an additional feature like a copy button or maybe like some kind of optimization button, add an additional feature or add additional features from here. This was a quick walkthrough in how you actually generate or start to generate your projects and your ideas without coding using AI coding companions. We can download the code. We can open in Stackblitz, so they have their own like code editor. You can deploy to GitHub and store the code. So the code is actually yours. If we take a look at the preview, you can see the code is actually yours. You can download it, you can edit it, you can do what you want with it. But this is a way to get started with turning your ideas to reality. If you have any questions, feel free to let me know in the comment section or reach out to me on social media. Happy hacking.